Here. Welcome to another classic album review. This week we're going back into the 60s to America, and a very popular band from the mid to the late 60s called the Lovin Spoonful. They put some albums out in that time. They were founded in 1965 by John Sebastian and guitarist Iain. Sky. They put out some albums because they put out 3 in 2 years, within 2 years, which is fantastic. Had some great hits. They were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in the year 2000, and in 2006 the group were inducted into the Vocal Group Hall of Fame as well. So the album we're going to look at is their third studio album called The Hums of Lovin Spoonful. Released in 1966, so they were only formed in 1965, and by 66 they'd released 3 albums, and they released a live album as well, so that is some going. It was released on the Kama Sutra Records in 1966. So on here we've got John Sebastian that does lead and backing vocals, and guitars, 12-string guitar, auto harp, piano, organ, harmonium, arcania, pedal steel, and the Irish harp. Very talented chap. Iain Sky on the electric guitars, Steve Boone electric bass and double bass, piano and organ. Joe Butler does the backing vocals and drums. Got some extras on here. Henry Diritz played clarinet, Artie Shoek electric piano, Larry Hankin the Jew's harp. Production was done by Eric Jacobson, and the engineer was Roy Halley. First track on side 1 is a track called Lovin You. It's a very folky song. I like all the guitar work in here. It's a pretty good track. Yeah, it's very hippie, pretty cool track. Bes Friends. What can you say about this? It sounds as though they're all drunk or on something, but the clarinets sound pretty good. It's got an actually 1940s feel to it. I think it's that clarinet. It's quite a fun little track. Third track is Voodoo in My Basement. I love this. It's a great little rocker song. Great vocal from John Sebastian. Really like that song. Then we get Darlin Companion. This is more of a country rock song. The drums are good. It's got a really nice shuffle to this from Joe Butler. Really good guitar work. Pretty cool. And then we get a track called Henry Thomas. Now this is more bluegrass. So they're going through all sorts of different music here. Bit of rock, bit of folk, bit of sort of sporty swing. Now we're doing bluegrass. It's quite a lot of fun actually. Then we get a track called Full Measure. I love the piano keyboard at the opening. It's a very good 1960s rock song. Then we get side 2, and the first track on side 2 is called Rain on the Roof. The guitar arrangements in this are terrific. It's very pastiche. Love the track. Then we get a great track. One of my favourite tracks by this band, and it's Coconut Grove. It's a great little vocal from from John Sebastian, and of course David Lee Roth did a version of this on his EP, and it was a very good version of it. When I saw it as Coconut Grove, I'm like, oh dear, what's he going to do to this? But no, he kept it to its true sound, and it's a great track anyway. Really like that. Nashville Cats. Now this is a song for the time. The lyrics are quite interesting. We're not going to go into what they're about, but it's quite an interesting track, and I like the track. It's pretty cool. Then we get a track called Eyes, one of the rockers. It's got some great guitar work. And the album ends up with one of my favourite songs from the 1960s. It's the one that starts with that little great keyboard bit at the beginning, that da-dun, da-dum, Somewhere in the City. We'll be talking about that later in the week, but this is a brilliant song. And it was they used it at the beginning of Die Hard 3. It's a really good track. It's a classic, and What a Way to End the Album. I think it's their biggest hit, and as well everywhere. How did it do in the charts? Well, in Canada it got to 25, number 3 on the US Billboard. Got to number 6 over here. Certification silver, UK gold. In America that's 1 million and it's 200,000 for silver. Did okay. This album is certainly one of them great albums of the late 60s. As I said, it's got interesting songs, it's got folk songs, it's got bluegrass, it's got rock and pop. It's a really good album from a really very underrated band, I think. One day we might do a full ranking on this band, but this is not a bad album, and I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 8.5. Okay, great little album. Go and check it out. Or listen to the songs in the playlist and then go and check it out. That's all for today, folks. But I'll be back tomorrow, but as tomorrow is Ladies' Day, as the last Tuesday of every month is, and tomorrow we are looking at an album ranking of Scottish singer, songwriter, performer Katie Tunstall. And then retro ranking tomorrow, we're looking at the solo career of one of Britain's finest female singers, Annie Lennox. So join me for that. Keep watching, and if you're new, why don't you subscribe? Because there's something for everybody on this channel. No matter what music you're into, if from 1950s right up to, we go up to modern day as well. So, but we don't do dance, we don't do rap, but we do everything else. So if you just like music in general, subscribe, because there'll be something for you at least once or twice or three. Plenty to watch as well. So I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone.